That's what you call a nuff.
Break it down.
He smells nice in here, this McDonald's.
Oh, beautiful.
It's
The
been
Macca's has been delivered. We love it.
Yeah, good.
All right.
Looking after.
Nuff.
Yeah, some Nuff. Got a bit today, Jim, to get through. And I know Ash has arrived here somewhere, so he's probably listening out there. But, well, he's not in great nick at the moment. And I'll show you why. Because, first of all, you crossed to the Collingwood score, and he had this to say.
What about in Adelaide, Ash? What's happening over there? Early stages, second term?
Collingwood by 5 points over the Crows.
Calling that one yet? Or?
Yes.
All right, so the Pies are home in Adelaide, according to Ash.
So he got that. He got lucky under a kick Collingwood win by. But then it was the Freo Sydney game early on, and he had this to say.
Clock is off to a good start, Ash.
They are, Brownie. 3-1-19. Sydney 1 point, just over the halfway mark into the first quarter.
Calling it out?
Yes, I am.
All right, it's all over there.
And called it. What happened, Jim? Sydney come running over the top and smacked him.
Absolutely smacked him.
In Darce's words, he thinks Ash is trailing off a little bit. And I tend to agree because all he asked was a simple question. How's Nick Haynes going?
Nick Haynes, what's his first half been like so far, Nick Haynes?
Triple M Red Z Das, Nick Haynes. He's picked up... Actually struggling to find him. Here we go. 1 second. 10 disposals and a couple of marks.
22 names there, on the sheet.
He's lost him, Ash.
Trailing off a touch in his 21st year, the Chew.
Trailing off. And the one thing he definitely hasn't done is I don't reckon he's ventured out of Point Cook too much because he was asked if he'd ever been to Kalgoorlie and, well, I think the gold and the Kalgoorlie, it just messed him up.
Been to Kalgoorlie too?
Yeah, I have. About 8 or 9 years ago. Yep.
Did you enjoy it?
It was okay.
Find any gold?
Spent some time on the Gold Coast there.
In the area we're talking about as Ace across the lines. You're talking about the Gold Coast.
Coolangatta. I was going to mix
Kalgoorlie mixed up with Coolangatta. So he has been to Coolangatta, but not Kalgoorlie. How'd you go in Kalgoorlie? Find any gold? Yeah, went to the Gold Coast. It was great. Our boy Daisy, he's in some great form at the moment, but just struggled to say Jaya Simpkin.
I was watching as much the fans as I was the players. He was a man. He was fantastic. Jai Simpson.
Just threw heaps of in. Hey, and then he spoke about Rhys Shaw, but I think he wasn't listening earlier.
I'm not sure how long we can keep going before we do mention the Rhys Shaw initiation game when he became interim coach against the Tigers way back when, round 11, 2018.
Well, we might have mentioned that already, haven't we?
Yeah, maybe a quarter time.
Hello to our friends at Amy as well.
I might have name dropped you right before that as well. Yeah, I wasn't listening. Righto, Duck.
Listener.
You're a good listener. That's right. And we got you, Duck. You're the best in the business. You give us great insight, great analysis, we like to say. But you take us places where, well, no one else can take us.
We're fumbling because, well, they're fumbling.
That's why he's on the big money, Jim.
Paid huge dollars for that.
Because, they're fumbling. While we're on Duck, Brownie, well, I'm not sure how many times Brownie's actually been to Alice Springs, but he was very confident in the weather patterns, and Duck was all over him.
Down to 20 at the moment, perfect blue skies, but in Alice Springs, Duck, the temperature drops really quickly at this time of year when the sun goes down. There's no moisture in the air or any humidity to keep it in, and it gets really, really cold.
I think Port's pressure's dropping with the temperature.
Thanks, Nathan Bunn.
Nathan Bunn.
On the Nathan Bunn. Well, he went on for a long time. Has he ever been to Alice Springs?
No.
Who, me?
No, Nathan Brown.
No.
Wouldn't have thought so.
I don't know why he's coming up with all that stuff. Nick Rewalt doesn't do many games with us, but that's no excuse for not knowing our sponsors.
We've seen them let go. We've seen them paid on the... who's our replay screen there?
Harvey Norman.
I haven't got the screen.
Old Harvey.
There we go. Old Harvey Norman, of course.
Absolutely.
Just forgot that one.
Yeah.
Like you with the IGA every week, Bill. You forget to know what it is.
No, I know
Off the wood.
IGA,
Off
but I
the
just
wood.
don't know the other.
That's what you don't know. Well, it was a bad week for Nick Rewalt because last night, the draw happened. So there was a conversation about a draw, and, Gary Lime just might have forgotten one of Nick Rewalt's draws.
I was just about to say, have either of you played in a draw?
I played in a draw.
I didn't ask you because it then occurred to me that you played
but you could have just sat on it.
So Gaz is into him there.
Good.
And then, Ross, I love listening to Ross. But he just, speaking of the memo going out, Bill, I need you to listen in here and just pick up on where Ross may have got things wrong.
Triple M Foxtel scoreboard, 4K Ultra HD.
Wow, it's great.
That's why I watch that. You're right, Rossi, go for it.
So I just thought I'd talk about the game.
He's always got a reason for it too, hasn't he?
Never wrong.
I just thought I'd talk about the game because that's what we're here to listen to. Hey, Tom Brown.
Tom Brown.
Tom Brown.
Got to say it twice.
Tom Brown. Well, he's made a few mistakes of late, but I think he was maybe underprepared for this one last night because remember, the final crowd was 23,000.
Let's get to Tommy Brown for Bob Jane Team Arts.
Thanks, Darce. Pretty good crowd building already, about 30 or 35,000. Looking forward to this game.
Thank you, Tommy.
I don't think you sound that prepared, to be honest, Tommy. I think he's doing some extra work with Channel 7. What are you doing down there, Tommy? Are you with us? Are you ready to go?
100%, Howie. I just arrived, I just sat down, and as I put on the headset you crossed to me, I was a little bit underprepared.
He's going with 35,000, only 23,000 there. Just prepare yourself a little bit, Tommy, for when they crossed you. Now, Ditch last week, he had a bit of a bad run there at one stage. And, he didn't know what way the Crows are going, the Pies are going to start with.
25 around from the Pies goal. Cameron reached from behind, belted it forward. Collingwood a chance here. Loose ball in front of goal. In fact, it's the Crows end up gone the wrong way.
It's gone the wrong way. And then it continued.
Well done, Jim. You didn't say anything.
A few seconds later.
Brand new contract this week, an extension of another 12 months next year for Tex, who's their leading goal kicker this season. He's been kicking really well too, and he makes no mistake with this one. And the Pies, the Crows get the first goal. I'm nuts here.
You need to smell this.
Yeah, the Crows get the first goal of the second term. Bloody hell, who's playing?
He just got a little bit caught up there at one stage.
They called it beautifully.
But enough for the week.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Nuff of the week.
Bill. Speaking of Adelaide, no, Bill's he's missed out the last couple of weeks, but we need to go back to Adelaide. Someone that was working with us, Tommy Rockcliffe. Well, he tried to say, I'm not sure what he's trying to say here to start with, Bill.
A couple of mistakes early from Collingwood, uncharacteristic. Sorry about that.
Oh, gee.
Early on.
Write that one down, Rocky. Just use the small words early and then warm into it.
Small words.
Use the small words. What about Jim as well at the end? But this is the best one. Now, this is from Dead Set Legends in Adelaide this morning. And, this is a slow-motion car crash because, things just go from bad to worse.
Christophe Laporte has won the 19th stage of the Tour de France overnight, becoming the first French rider to claim a stage in this year's tour. And then, of course, a Danish rider. Well, Jonas Vingegaard still maintains the overall lead ahead of Sulavian rider Tjaj Pogacar, British rider Geraint Thomas, French rider David Goudou, and Colombian rider Nirigo Quintana.
How did he say Slovenian?
that was the easiest bit. That had it all, didn't it? Talking over each other, the names pronounced incorrectly. Anyway, enjoy Nuff today on the Rab Rock.